did you hear about the new promotion going on over at Chantecaille? Well, you're going to hear about it today with substantial additional savings. Yeah, here with me, Rebecca. I am a 20-year plus veteran of fashion and beauty journalism who has brought everything over here and made not fit for print beauty so you can have a sort of figurative beauty magazine to thumb through or so every day here on YouTube. Chantecaille made me an offer that I could not refuse, and they're allowing me to share that offer with you. They have a really cool summer deal, and I'm going to show you how to use it because these are two of my most favorite and most asked about products at Chantecaille. So when they told me that this promotion was coming up, I was very excited to jump on board. This is the Sheer Glow Duo promotion. Let me tell you what you get, then I'll tell you what the savings are, and then I'll show you how to use them. You get two of my favorite and most asked about products. You get the Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint. That's usually $84 on its own. And you get the Sheer Glow Bronze, also usually $84 on its own. You get these two for $168. Wait, there's more savings. There's savings coming. Just hold on. But they're going to throw in this really cute little retro train case. It's called a Rose Train Case. Look at this. It's so cute. So it's a makeup case. Got the handle up here. It's in this pink. You know I love that. And then inside it's quilted, and there's a little, oh gosh, so cute. It holds all my makeup because I've been using it already. Shh. I had to empty it out to do this video, but it's really, really cute. all three of those together. So for the price of those two together, they throw in the Rose Train Case for $168. But now through July 23rd, if you use, I have it linked below, and you use my code GLOWWITHBECCA, that's right, GLOWWITHBECCA, you get 30% off that price. Not 10%, not 20%. I sound like such a salesperson, but I'm actually excited about it. If you use my code GLOWWITHBECCA, you get 30% off that price. And isn't that a cute little Glow with Becca? They made that up. How did they know that Becca was my nickname? So many Rebeccas are Beckys, but I am actually Becca, so they were right. They must have looked at me and known that I was a Becca. Yes, Glow with Becca gives you 30% off that price. Okay, so those details will be down below along with details about, gosh, we got all sorts of good stuff going on. We got a Facebook page. We've got a membership group here on YouTube with weekly lives and all sorts of good stuff going on. That's all in the description bar, including all this info. But let's talk about it. So as I told you, I was excited to hear about this because two of my most favorite products from Chantecaille are this Rose Glow, the Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint and the Sheer Glow Bronze. But they're also two of my most asked about. They're sometimes some of the most misunderstood products that Chantecaille has because they're so multi-use. They're a gel cream hybrid, so a lot of people don't know how they'll feel or how to use them. And indeed, there are numerous ways to use them. I am wearing both products right now on my face, and I am going to show you today my favorite way to use them, and I encourage you to share with us your favorite ways. We're also going to do a full face, and by full face, I mean really light for summer. We're going to do kind of a full face of my favorite summery Chantecaille looks. And other than the lipstick, I have linked it all below, made sure that it was all still available to you. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to use it and remind you of my code GLOWWITHBECCA for 30% off. All right, before we go to the demo, let me show you guys what these look like, okay? So as I told you, it's a gel cream hybrid. This is a rosy pearl, and this is kind of a sunshiny bronze. They are cool to the touch, and they kind of, there you go on the finger. You could apply these in so many different ways, and we're going to talk about it during the demo, but you could apply these with your hands, skincare hybrid, with a brush, with a sponge if you want to. There's really no rules. One is super pearly and one is super warming. Both of them hide imperfections and make the face look like you kind of have a filter on you. Both are smoothing and blurring. And I'll show you here, you can kind of see what I mean. See, look at that. Since I put so much of that, I think that's catching the light, and it's really pretty. And I'm going to show you my favorite way to use it, but we're also going to talk about the other ways that you can use it too. Take a moment, please, and make sure that you are subscribed, as that really helps me. Make sure you look down below for that Glow with Becca 30% off code, all that good stuff. And let me recreate for you this look that I have going, my favorite summer Chantecaille look featuring the Sheer Glow Duo. I'm looking forward to this. So far, here's what I've got going. I have a little bit of concealer on. That didn't have some Myrix. I'm pretty much obsessed with it. Hate to use that word obsessed, but it's true. And my brows and a little bit of mascara. So that's it. Let's do the rest in some summery, pearly, bronzy Chantecaille. And all but one of the products here from Chantecaille are still available. And of course, on the screen, I love that they gave me Glow with Becca. You know that, 30% off on this duo with this cute little case, which I love and have to hide from my daughters. Okay, let me show you how I use this product. Okay, so I've got concealer on, all right? This is gonna serve as my kind of summer glow. So I'm gonna start here with the rose, okay? This is the Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint, and here's how I use it. I'm gonna put my finger in there. Don't be grossed out by hands. You can use a brush if you prefer, but this is more like skincare makeup hybrid. So what I like to do is dot it around my face. We're gonna use this as a highlighter too. This is great as a primer too if you want, but I'm just putting it right over concealer. It's just a little, like a gel hybrid, and you can just go on. It doesn't really matter all the way down the neck. It's just like skincare too, and it's gonna give me this really pretty pearly glow. And I don't hold back on this, and yeah, I just put it over concealer. Have I ever put concealer over it? Sure. Honestly, you can't go wrong. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You cannot go wrong. This isn't difficult. And it doesn't emphasize, let me just show you. So it's not mirrored. It's just kind of slightly pearly. So if I could just kind of zoom in, we don't have any amplification of pores or texture. It's just kind of pearly. It's not glittery. There's no sparkles on my face. It's just a really healthy glow. And like I said, if you want, you can follow that with a foundation. You can go ahead and use it as a primer, or you can just take a little bit of this even on your finger or on a brush. If you don't want to use your finger, you don't have to. And you can just even go onto the high spots of the cheek. And look, I use it very liberally. And I'm just kind of putting it here and around. I just really want that glowy look for this summer. And I have no other foundation on, except for I do have a little bit of concealer, and that's it. Okay. And it feels, because it's a gel and it's kind of that gel cream hybrid, it just kind of feels cool. It's also, the pearls are kind of blurring. So even though there's a little bit of a shine to it, you're not seeing pores. And it's just kind of, it's just kind of illuminating the skin without drawing attention to the imperfections. You can even put this on the lips a little bit, which maybe we should do. We highlighted with it, you can prime with it, and I'm using this with the bronze as kind of my look. I'm gonna put a little bit on my lips. It's really pretty on the lips. If you have this and you haven't used it on the lips, you're missing out, because it really makes the lips feel nice. I'm gonna put a lipstick over, just kind of sets the stage. Okay, let's now take a look at our Sheer Glow Bronze. Now this can serve, again, multi-purpose. We again have that kind of gel cream hybrid. This is like a little bit of a touch of sun, but it's really buildable. Depending upon the undertone or the tone of your skin and how deep your skin is, or how fair, light, medium, depends on how you use it. You can mix this in with a foundation of your choice just to get it a little bit more depth. You can actually mix it with the rose. I am going to kind of apply it a little bit like a bronzer, but even more liberally, because it's a gel cream. So, I'm not going to be able to stop it. So I put my finger into it just like I did this. You may use a brush if you want. And I am going to just dot it. It's not going to dry or anything. Just around my face. Stay with me here. Trust the process. All the way around and onto the neck. I'm going to go over here. And then I am going to take a brush for this one. And I'm just going to kind of work it in, and you'll see it's just very but you can build it. So if, make sure you have a deeper skin tone and are worried about it not showing up, you could just build it. You could put bronzer over it if you want. It's just so many functions this can serve, and that will just kind of warm up the skin. So I have those pearly bits of the skin and the bronzed areas of the skin. And it just feels really summery. Again, we have that glow that's perfect for summer, and I have that kind of cooling gel texture, which feels really nice. Okay, now, if I'm gonna leave this as my complexion, that's it. Remember, I do have some concealer underneath. It didn't lift it or anything like that. How does it feel? Fine. I don't feel anything on my skin. Again, we have skincare makeup hybrid. I am not sticky. Could powder if I wanted to, but don't have to. It's just kind of a refreshing, soaks in like a moisturizer would. Again, skincare hybrid. Easy. Hair wouldn't stick to this. Just gives a glow to the skin. All right, so let's perfect it. Let's kind of build this up with other Chantecaille products. And I chose, except for the lip, I don't have a current lip, but I chose everything else that is still available on the site in case you want to do a little shopping on Chantecaille. So we're going to go in with our cheek. This is the Sunstone Radiant Blush, and I chose the shade Confidence. This is still available. You guys remember this? I'm not going to go into it too much because I have done a review, but I just want to show you how makeup goes over this, and it just becomes a really uncomplicated summer look. Okay, over there, you overdo that a little bit. Again, I do have a separate review of this product when it was released. This is just so fun. And it's, again, a little bit glowy, playing up the glow look. I could put this on the eyes as well, but I'm going to do an eye shade, a different eye shade. I really, because this is glowy, just want to really, yeah. That's really summery. I enjoy that. Okay, now we have this Mustang eye shade. This used to be called Rowan, okay, if you guys remember. And actually the one I have is called Rowan, but I think they call it Mustang now. And again, all of this is linked below so you can find it, okay? And we're going to use Rowan as a one and done, or I'm sorry, Mustang now it is, as a one and done eye shade. And I have a Rephr number 15 here. You guys know this shade. Again, I also reviewed this when it came out. Okay, I'm just running it into the crease right here. Such a pretty shade. And this kind of, to me, really emphasized the tan, that sun-kissed shade from the bronze. Just putting that in here. Maybe we will do a little bit of pink on the lid as well from the blush. Why not, huh? Look how quickly this is going together. And I was talking while applying the rose and then the bronze as a duo. Again, remember, you could mix the rose and bronze together and put them on at the same time all over if you want. But I wanted to get the bronze more around the edges. This is a Rephr number 3. Going under the eye a little bit. And then let's open that Sunstone Radiant Blush again in the shade Confidence. Change my mind. And I'm going to take a Rephr number 13 here and just kind of put this onto the lid. It's super pink, but I love it for summer. Oh, that works. That makes me so happy. And just look at, I want you to concentrate for a second because this really is more about the sheer glow duo than anything else. I just want you to see the complexion for the hot summer months. And I don't know about where you are or what hemisphere you're in, of course, but here in California, it's going to stay hot. It'll stay hot through December. Like our cooler, they're never cold, but our cooler months are like February and on, to be honest, maybe January. We've had it hot through the holidays, you know? All right, this is the one thing, this lip crystal, that is not, I believe, on the site, but I really like it. And I think it kind of goes with the look, so I'll show you. I don't have, this one's a little bit sparkly, a current Chantecaille lip. Sorry about that, guys. But to me, this also kind of brings home that whole glowy summer look. And I think this works for the beach. I think it works for shopping in the day, for work, for evening. It just works when it's so hot out. But the best part of this all, honestly, I want to show off and do a fun little Chantecaille look. But the best part of this all is that normally these two together would be $168. Now you get this cool little carrying case thrown in, the rose train case. This is kind of a cool little retro case. But with code GLOWWITHBECCA, you will get 30% off now through July 23rd. So you've got some time left. 30% off. That is pretty darn good. I'll leave the links and everything down below in the description bar. Let me know what you think. These are some of my most asked about Chantecaille products, these two. And to get them at 30% off with that little cute little retro train case, I think it's adorable for summer, adorable for a gift, anything like that. All right, ask me any questions you have. Tell me if you've tried these. And if you have tips or tricks about how you use either of these Chantecaille products, let us know down below too. I mean, that's what makes us a community. Make sure that you subscribe, as that's the best gift that you can give me. Share and like, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. That code and all the information is down below in the description bar. Bye-bye.